Dear students, today we are going to move further with the chapter Introduction to Algebra. Let us know what are factors. When constants and variables are multiplied to form a term, then each quantity is multiplied and it is called a factor of the term. And a constant factor is called a numerical factor, while a variable factor is called a literal factor. See the example here. 2x minus 3, that it is called a expression, and 2x is a term and minus 3 is a term. And when we'll divide 2x into two parts, that is 2 and x, it will become a factors. 2 is one factor and x is one factor and minus 3 is one factor. So these are three different factors. What are coefficients? Any factor of a term is called the coefficient of the product of the remaining factors. There are two types of coefficients. First is numerical coefficient and second is literal coefficient. See here. So the 4x cube plus 2x square minus 3x plus 1. This is the example given here. Here 1 is the constant and these f4, 2 and 3. These are the numerical coefficients, and x cube, x square and x are the literal coefficients or variable coefficients. Now let us learn what are like and unlike terms. Two or like and unlike terms. Two or more terms having the same algebraic factors are called like terms. Two or more terms having different algebraic factors are called unlike terms. Now let us understand what are like terms and what are unlike terms. 2x square plus 3x minus 5. As you can see in this example, there are three terms and all are having the different powers. So these three terms all are unlike terms. Here 2a square plus 3a square plus 7a minus 7. Here a raised to the power 2 are having two terms. That is 2a square plus 3a square having power 2. So these both are like terms. Rest are unlike. So this is the main difference between like terms and unlike terms. Let us review some terms. What are variables? Letters that represent unknown numbers are called variables. Second is term. Elements separated by the plus or the minus sign are called terms. Third is coefficient. The number before a variable in a multiplication term is called coefficient. Next is expression. When one or more algebraic terms without an equal sign is given, that is called expression. Now what is an equation? When a statement has two amounts and are equal, that is called equation and must have an equal to sign also. Next is formula. A rule expressed in math symbols such as 4x minus 7 is equal to 5. Here 4 is the coefficient, x is the variable. So this is a formula which is expressed in the math symbols. Let's see some examples. 4x minus 7 is equal to 5. Here 4 is the coefficient of the variable x, numerical coefficient, because it is a numeric term. Next is 4x minus 7. This 4x and minus 7. These all are terms. 4x minus 7 and 5. These are terms. And 4x minus 7 is an expression. And when we'll put 4x minus 7 is equal to 5, it will become an equation. So this is the difference between the expression, the equation and the coefficients. Thank you and have a nice day.